Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Libra season. Oh, how many of us are ready to move on from these retrogrades? Oh my god, it's been horrible for me. And I'm sure for a lot of people as well. These retrogrades have been kicking ass, to say the least. It's horrible. Guys, it's horrible, but we're almost home free. So just bear tight. I actually tried doing this the other night and Mercury was like, no, we're not doing it. Sorry. What I was doing was I actually had the what did I have done? I was doing the key dates mixed with the tarot, and I was like, oh, I'll do them together. We'll do one reading, see how people like it. And the universe was like, no. After 20 minutes, it was like, nope. So like, all right, that just wasn't the reading that we needed to hear then. So that's how I kind of took it. So we're gonna do it separate and stick with that. So let me go over the key dates so at least we can get those going up. So officially tomorrow, Libra season starts at the 22nd and also at 9:54 p.m. EST, or Eastern Daylight Time, EDT. We have the autumnal equinox. Thank God. This summer too, over it. We've been having great fall weather up here in New England though, so I've been really, really happy. The leaves I've been just barely starting to turn, so I'm like super excited. I love fall. My desk is decorated with a few different fall items for Halloween. I'm excited. I've already been drinking apple cider. I've been spicing it up with like cinnamon and clove. I'm just ready for the cozy weather. So I have a lot of notes because I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4? 4. I thought I had more than that. Let's try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages of notes. There's a lot of notes. All right. There's my chicken scratch. A lot of notes to go over. So let's get into it. As usual, this will be on the dates will be up on my website. The dates will be down below in the description. Personal readings, guys. Today's the last day, or would have been the last day to get the readings at 20% off. So for Libra season going forward, they'll be back up at full price until the next sale comes around. If you took advantage, thank you for that. Those discounts will be locked in for however many readings you paid for. Okay, so starting, like I said, with Libra season, so in the fall equinox, a really healing, restorative energy kind of coming in with fall, bringing in this energy. And the attention kind of will start to move to where we're holding our thoughts. Like, where are we thinking? Where are we holding stress? What thoughts are keeping us down? What's keeping us happy? And that's going to be kind of the focus going forward. And the thing here, guys, Libra wants you to have a clear mind. So if you're struggling with this Mercury retrograde a lot right now, which is going for another about week and a half-ish, if your mind isn't clear and you've got all this like background clutter and stress, that's kind of what's holding you back a little bit too. And Mercury is trying to show you where that stress is giving you anxiety, where it's causing you to, like, where it's bogging you down. And that's where it wants you to be like, hey, I'm over here. Look. Like, it's trying to show you where to move forward from. And also, clear out the mental clutter, like I just kind of said too. And how are we viewing ourselves? That's another big theme that's going to come up here. And also balance, guys. You're going to hear me say balance like 5,000 times throughout this and throughout the Libra reading. And if you're getting personal readings, you're going to probably hear me say that a lot. Balance is really key as well. This Mercury retrograde also, before it moves into Virgo on the 23rd, so on Friday, this whole time Mercury's been trying to show you, like, where are you not balanced? Where are the things that you need to revisit? What are the themes that you need to revisit to regain balance? Where is your communication lacking balance? For me, I've realized, where my balance has been lacking, and now I'm trying to dive in and fix it. So things to be considering there. Now, Also on the 22nd, we have Saturn, the Saturn-Uranus square that's been going on since the 11th, guys. And it's going to go all the way until the 30th. So we got 8 more days coming up. Saturn, this is why this square is like so intense. So if you've been feeling intense energy lately, this is why. It's probably due to the square, amongst other things. But Saturn wants to hold roots, right? So like this is like the roots, right? It's like when we're planted in the ground, we're good. And then Uranus is over here being like, like no, it wants to uproot everything. It's just like, yeah, it wants to uproot everything. And to make matters worse, right? Saturn is Capricorn's ruling planet. Capricorns love structure. So anytime Saturn is like retrograde, it's asking you to like revisit where's the structure missing in your life in a particular area. So like for right now for Capricorns, it's in their second house of finances. Well, it's in Aquarius. When it goes back to the first house for a little bit and back in our sign before it leaves permanently into Aquarius for the next 27 years. It's basically right now looking at finances and where finances need to be structured. So if you're a Capricorn and you're watching this and your finances are a whole shit show, get it together, please, before October 23rd. Start to make those changes, because after that, it's going to be, you're going to see those lessons popping up really quickly. So make sure you kind of get that in order. But yeah, again, depending on where it is. So Saturn likes structure, right? And then you got Uranus over here being like, no. We're going to change everything up. This ain't working. Like, we're going to uproot everything. And then you have Taurus, which is what Uranus is in right now. Taurus is the roots of the earth. So poor Taurus. So if you have Taurus placements, you guys have been feeling this for a while now, since I think 2018, if I'm not mistaken. These unexpected uproots, like just changes left and right. And you guys are like fed up. Like what's happening? I have Taurus placements. I have Capricorn placements. Yeah, I'm over it. My life is in shambles, guys. But we're getting through it. And, it's tough, but you have to take it day by day and just kind of like really evaluate like where do you need to make those little subtle changes. So that's that. So a lot of tension because of this. If you resist these changes, it's going to be a lot worse. So just be open to the changes and make them happen, please. Now, the other thing too is revisit these themes. This whole thing of revisiting while this is happening in Mercury retrograde between February, June, and December of 2021. Those are the big months you want to look at and kind of see like where were these themes happening? Where was there uprooting there? Did you need to be more grounded there? What can you learn from those time periods and apply that now? Don't make the same mistakes, basically, is what I'm trying to tell you. Okay. Then we also have Mercury retrograde forming a conjunction with the Sun or Mercury Kazemi. So this is a powerful day to start to figure out things, because now the fog starts to clear just a little bit. So like, we got this whole veil here, right, with the retrogrades, and just starts to like, and you can start to see like through the little like, right here, right, you can start to see through the crack just a little bit, and you start to get just a little taste of what Mercury retrograde has been trying to show you. And if you can see that, the rest of the retrograde is gonna be easy peasy lemon squeezy. So in ancient mythology, ancient astrology, not ancient mythology, ancient astrology, it was said that when Mercury would conjunct the Sun, that Mercury was thought to bring messages, and they would whisper it to the king, which would be the Sun. And it would give wisdom, secrets, and hidden messages. So this is really a time to pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to your intuition. Nightmares, if you've been having those coming up, I know a lot of people have been having downloads coming up. It's all super important. Excuse me while I just drink some water. I also recommend, guys, if you haven't been drinking enough water, fix that, please. Please stay hydrated. It's very important, especially as we move into fall, like even more so. Okay, then, next thing is the 25th. We have a new moon in Libra. This really cements the idea of you finding balance. Like, it's a good moon to manifest on where you're lacking balance. Where do you need to find that balance? And in all areas of your life, not just in one spot, but all areas as well. Make healthy commitments around habits, especially healthy habits. So like if you're trying to eat better, trying to get that fitness journey going, if these things you set up in Virgo season, this is a great time to really kind of reiterate them in this new moon. Jupiter also is still retrograde, and it is going to play a part in this new moon as well by opening up doors. Now, remember, Jupiter is the planet of expansion, so it is going to expand on things. So the more you can put in, the more prosperity you're going to get, the more opportunity you're going to get. Like, just really manifest away. A really great manifestation energy with this new moon, guys. If you've been working on projects or if there's things you've already manifested, expect to get some good news about this. I've already gotten some about projects I've been working on. Continue that theme's going to continue to come up, so really pay attention, really be open to these messages that are coming in, because lots of good things coming out. Even though it seems like a shit show, once the fog clears out, great things coming. On the 29th, we have Venus moving into Libra. So Venus is home in one of its signs. The other sign is Taurus, so it's home in Libra. This is going to give us a lot of healing of the heart, and also some feminine energy kind of coming back, and kind of balancing out this very strong masculine energy. So when we have Mars and Gemini, which, fun fact, goes retrograde on the 30th of October. We'll talk more about that a little bit, and then I'll hopefully have some information up on the website soon about that. But that's a whole like fiasco. And so it's like kind of giving us some balance here, like between the two very strong energies, because Mars is masculine energy, Venus is feminine energy, and now Mars over here being chaotic in Gemini, and then Venus is like, okay, I'm home, let me let's balance this out. We need to balance these energies. So that's what it's going to do. And really a big focus on self-love, guys. I cannot stress that enough. Huge self-love stuff. So please focus on yourself as well. October 1st, we have Venus opposing Jupiter. This relationships may feel kind of all over the place. May feel out of sync. If you had plans in mind, they might go all over the place. Just be open-minded to things not going the way that you planned. That's going to be key. If you can do that, you should be fine with that. On October 2nd, Mercury goes direct in Libra. So it will move back into Libra after it leaves Virgo for that short period. Thank goodness. But it still will be in the shadow period until, I think, the 16th, if I'm not mistaken. On the 7th, we have the moon in Pisces forming a square with Mars in Gemini. Emotions are like crazy. They're conflicting with action because Mars wants us to take action. The moon in Pisces is like no emotions, and they're butting heads really bad. This is a learning opportunity to learn how to navigate both sides, and again, find that balance. On the 8th, oh, thank God, Pluto goes direct in Capricorn. All the Caps, I know you guys are feeling this. Like, we've been, like I said, torn to shreds. I don't know if anyone else has been really affected by Pluto or if you've been feeling those effects, but I know for me, I've been feeling like crazy. It's been horrible. I'm tired of being ripped apart. But it goes direct on the 8th. The energy still will be intense, though, and this is making way for transformation. So again, just keep that in mind. On the 9th of October, we have a full moon in Aries. This full moon is all about standing up for yourself. If you're going to manifest on this full moon, that's really what you want to manifest on. And again, with Venus being in Libra, that self-love kind of thing really coming up here again. On the 10th, Mercury is back into Libra. And you kind of want to seek the middle ground here in communication. So you're kind of not really taking sides. You're kind of playing neutral. And it's because Libra is trying to find the balance between the two. On the 11th, we have the Sun forming a trine with Saturn. This is a break through to, well, it's a break, thank goodness, from all the like intense energy, but it's also a break through to old problems. So if old problems may come up, and all of a sudden you just have these like random solutions that you never thought about, and then they work and fix the problems. I'll be like that. Yeah, it's good. So really think of just if you have some problems that are kind of going on, kind of like think about those maybe and just see what kind of comes up. You might be surprised. On the 12th, we had Mercury forming an opposition with Jupiter. Difficult to focus on this day. Just kind of let your mind wander. Let it wander with the bigger picture, the bigger ideas, the dreams, whatever you got going on. Just let it wander that day. Mars is also forming a square with Neptune. It's going to also make difficulty focusing. Rest. Just rest that day. And find some space. Take some you time. Really important. On the 14th, we have Venus forming a trine with Saturn. Love and romance show resolve and restoration. This is great. Great. Lean on your support system this day. Lean on your support. They're there to help you. Use them. On the 16th, we have Moon in Cancer forming a square with Mercury and Libra. Think before you speak. Literally, that's what I have written down. Let me show you. Like, there it is. Think before you speak. Exclamation point. It's a big day, guys, for emotions to be verbal diarrhea. And then you're going to regret things that you don't want to say. So, think before you speak. Please think before you speak. Okay, on the 19th, we have the Sun forming a square in Pluto. There's a desire to keep the peace, but these conflicts are coming up, and you're trying to make progress. But yet, you just can't this day, and that's okay. It's one day. Don't worry about it. But on the next day, on the 20th, Venus decides to form a square with Pluto, and it might be very tempting to have these difficult conversations that maybe have been in the back of your head for a little bit. Don't do it. Please don't. You're just asking for trouble. Just keep it to yourself for a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. All right, and then on the 23rd, we have a bunch of stuff happening. We have Scorpio season. We have Saturn going direct. And Venus enters Scorpio. And then I told you about Mars retrograde that happens on the 30th. So that will be in Scorpio season. We also have an eclipse coming up too, which will be happening in Scorpio during Scorpio season. More on that when we get to the Scorpio video. But guys, that's all the key dates. That's everything. Again, I'll have everything in the description after I upload the video. So once the video is uploaded, I'll put everything in there. But please, guys, take care of yourselves. Self-care really important. Please, don't neglect yourself. If you have to put people second, including loved ones, like they should understand, like you need to put yourself first so you can really take the time to put yourself up here so you can take care of the people you care about. And if they can't understand that, then you know what? Then there needs to be some sort of reevaluation, because what are you doing? All right. I'm done ranting. Libra reading will be up next. That'll probably be up by the end of the week. So stay tuned for that. Please like, share, subscribe, all that fun jazz, guys. The views have been really well lately, considering, you know, how much we got going on. Instagram page. If all goes according to plan, I do have some health stuff I'm trying to work through right now. But if all goes according to plan, fingers crossed, that should be up sometime in October. So stay tuned for that. I'm really excited for that there. And happy birthday to all the Libras out there. I have a lot of Libra friends. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Love you, love you, love you. And guys, I hope you have a wonderful Libra season. Things are finally starting to take a shift for the better. These retrogrades are ending. We're going to get through this. We're going to get through it. Just remember, one day at a time. Lean on your support. If you need to message me on Instagram, shoot me a DM, shoot me an email, whatever you got to do. Knock yourself out. I'm here to listen and vent and whatever you need to do. All right. I will talk to you guys soon. I will see you in the Libra reading and the personal readings, and I'll talk to you soon. Love you.